Hey, everybody. My name is Jason Bell, executive coach. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about what an executive coach is. But first, we have to discuss what an executive coach is not. And today's topic is going to be what is a consultant? So, the world of consultancy is very diverse, but let's turn to Oxford first. So, Oxford says a consultant is a person who provides expert advice professionally. Thanks, Oxford. That definition doesn't give us much to go on. So, since words have meaning, let's add a qualifier on and see if that helps us. What is a business consultant? Now, when we talk about business consultant, the definition gets a little bit more robust, excuse me, and we have to turn to Wikipedia. Now, a business consultant is a professional who provides professional or expert advice or service in a particular area, such as security, finance, marketing, um, strategy, and almost any other type of category or silo that there could be in the world of business. So, as you can see from this wiki definition, that consultancy can cover a broad scope of ideas and topics. And from our previous videos, what is a mentor and what is a mental health therapist, I gave examples. Today's examples are going to be extremely broad, but will illustrate what a consultant and consultancy can do for you in your business organization. So, our first example is a beverage company wants to purchase an airline. Does that seem strange? Until we call in a consultancy to help us figure out what does that look like? What are the pros and cons? The consultancy will send in a team. They'll canvas the whole globe. They'll try to figure out what are the pros and cons, as well as do people on planes want to drink beverages? Yes. Do people who drink beverages like to fly on planes? Well, of course. But that's not all. They'll also have to look at the valuation pre and post merger. What would that do to the stock? Um, as well as many other factors that you can't even imagine would affect this type of business decision. And then they'll deliver a nice, polished PowerPoint deck to the client that outlines all the research they've done, all the conclusions that they were able to draw from that, and then a recommendation. Usually, this is where the consultancy ends, and then the client is left to execute how best they see fit. So, that's one example of a consultancy. Let's say another scenario or example would be you are a chip manufacturer and you want to decide what the next flavor of chip is going to be. So you hire a consultancy. They come in, analyze the whole world to figure out what's the best flavors of chips around the world, which flavors have been launched and failed. Why did they fail? What other words or phrases or types of chip are selling more right now? And then they will compile a lot of data into a beautiful PowerPoint deck and deliver that to the client with all of their recommendations, analysis, as well as sources with their way ahead that they recommend. And then they usually depart. Um, and then the client is left to figure out how to best execute uh, on the information that has been gathered by the consultancy. So, yet a third example is very strategic, and it's called a SWOT, or a strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats analysis. There, the consultancy comes in, looks at the entire world for who are your competitors, what are their advantages, what makes their advantages better than yours, what opportunities do you have to add to your industry or company, and many other diverse things. So that's a third example. So I've covered three examples, and these are, as you could tell, very global ideas of consultancies. These things would most likely be performed by a Bain, McKinsey, or BCG. Um, and those teams are designed to come in and just make amazing things happen on a large scale. But that is not executive coaching. When you talk about executive coaching as compared to consultancies, it's going to be on a far smaller scale. Now, some larger consultancies like the Bain, McKinsey, and BCG have people that splinter off and create their own boutique consultancies in which they figured out one sliver of a niche that they want to focus on in order to give that advice to clients moving forward. So that is those individuals focusing on a smaller scale, but still with grand ideas and expertise that can help in a particular fashion. So, is that executive coaching? It is not, but it could seem similar. Executive coaching is going to be more of a hands on journey towards a goal. But to be honest, we're not going to talk about what an executive coach is today. What we will do is go on to yet another video, because what you will see as it unfolds, now that we're getting into the weeds a little bit, of that each executive coach as well as each consultancy kind of has their own specialty, and that they may do one-offs from their specialty, but uh, the purpose here is for me to arm you with information so that you know how to find, if you need a mentor, a consultant, a therapist, or an executive coach. So, more to come. But for now, I'm Jason Bell, executive coach. Thanks for listening and have a great day.